guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and for this one, I'm reviewing another Blue Sky animated film that is, and that is, and yes, you read the title of what you read what I'm reviewing. I'm reviewing Robots. Yeah, Robots. I like it. I love Robots. I think it's actually pretty good. It's not too bad. And I like and what's really great about this, it's that film where, you know how, because Disney's done this before, they've done movies where everybody is pretty much an animal, you know, because we've seen that in Robin Hood and Zootopia and Chicken Little. And like there was one, and Pixar did that with Cars, you know, everybody being cars. And in this, everybody is robots, which that is pretty creative. So the story I think is pretty good. The characters I think are pretty good and funny. It has some good moments to it, etc. The animation, fantastic, you know. And so, like, you have the main characters. You have Rodney and Fender, you know. And, of course, in the beginning, because Rodney's parents, like, because they have to literally build their child, you know. There's one funny joke, an adult joke, you know, that they forgot to put one piece in there on him. Because, like, even the mom says, we wanted a boy, right? Get the joke? Yeah, if you've seen the movie, just that was a funny joke there. I don't think I don't think kids would get I don't know if kids would get that. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you guys can help me out on that, but yeah, and so like throughout the years, because like Rodney growing up and such, and yeah, one of Rodney's heroes, Mr. Bigwell, voiced by Mel Brooks, you know. And like Rodney becomes an inventor. He builds a machine. I forget the name of the little robot's name, you know. But Rodney now helps his dad, you know, work at a restaurant by cleaning the dishes, etc. And like also at one point, because like the little machine and such, like its goal like to like do some stuff or whatever, and does clean the dishes, but then the boss, like the robot boss at that restaurant comes in and basically frightens the little robot. I mean, that boss being a jerk, so, you know, doesn't give a crap. So, and so Rodney, he takes a train and makes his way to the robot city and to meet Mr. Bigwell. Then of course he comes across Fender, and that scene where like they're on a little transport, like, you know, the ball and such moves around, you know. And Fender, you know, Robin Williams, you know, being the voice of Fender. Well, it's Robin Williams. He's good at anything, and you know, he's pretty good as Fender. So, you know, and Fender, of course, you know, he is funny, and like he gets some funny parts here and there. And Robin Williams voicing a robot, basically, well, pretty much like, you know, because with him as a robot, do anything basically. So, you know, and so, you know, of course, later on we see the rest of, I guess, Fender's brothers and sister, basically. You have Piper, voiced by Amanda, what's her last name? But, you know, I guess, yeah, from the Amanda Show, I'm pretty sure that's her. Yeah, and I like Piper, she's pretty good. You have the other brothers, you have Crank, you have Lug, and you have Diesel. Now Diesel, like, he's trying to find a voice box, like one he'd find like a dog or something like that, you know. And then of course, you know, all four of them, you know, Fender, Piper, Crank, Lug, and Diesel, they all live with Aunt Fanny. She has that Aunt Fanny, big roady booty, like, butt or something. Well, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, big robot butt, to say the least. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, and, like, it's even shown in the movie, like, Aunt Fanny, she has, like, a crush or something on, Bigwell, kind of. I think it is pretty obvious, even watching the film, when you watch the film, and I've watched it, so, you know. And then you have, of course, like, the bad guys. You have, oh, what was his name? I forget. Well, Ratchet? Yeah, that's it, Ratchet. You have Ratchet, and you have Madame Gasket. Yeah, that's her name. Gasket being Gasket the mother of Ratchet. So and then also you have Halle Berry. Yeah, I think did the voice. Yeah, we have Cappy. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm pronouncing it. Cappy, voiced by Halle Berry, and later on in the film, because Cappy and Rodney, they start to kind of fall in love for each other. I mean, it is pretty obvious because and I remember Piper has and throughout the film she has a bit of a crush on Rodney. Basically, even when she first meets Rodney, he says, "You're kind of cute." So and so also Mr. Bigwell, because basically Ratchet pretty much got rid of Bigwell and now is taking over everything. And for Rodney, because there's these group of robots that were basically a sequence where Rodney basically helps the robots get repaired, etc. And also a one part Rodney and Fender, they attend this party and such, and to find, because Mr. Bigwell would be there, it was basically be there, but of course he's not there, and he confronts Rodney confronts Ratchet, and Fender, he falls in love with some female robot. I forget her name, but pretty funny. It's funny, Fender finds love, and even Fender at one point he sings an adaptation of Singing in the Rain. It's funny. And also they get chased by the police, the robot guard, well, basically they're robot guards. And then, of course, Rodney and Cappy, they find Bigwell and just, basically gives up, and just, But, of course, later on, Mr. Bigwell, he comes back to Rodney and the others, made a big mistake. And now, of course, they go after Ratchet and Madame Gasket. And, of course, a big fight between all the robots that Rodney helped and such. They take on against Ratchet and Gasket. And even, where Madame Gasket is, kind of a creepy place or whatever, and, destroying parts or whatever, even, Ratchet's father being hanged and such, being kind of broken or whatever, and then Ratchet joins his dad, being broken and such, and Madame Gasket gets defeated by that machine that destroys stuff, burns, whatever, and so, and Bigwell, he gets to take over once again, and they all return back to where Rodney's home is, and with Rodney's parents, etc. Yeah, and a little dance number and such, and and Diesel, he gets a new voice box, basically singing, But yeah, so Robots, I think, is actually pretty good. I do love it, and I think and for it being Blue Sky's second animated feature after Ice Age, and a year before Ice Age 2: The Meltdown, so and you guys let me know what you think of Robots. And another thing is, you guys probably would remember this. Remember we got a cameo from Sid? There was a robot version of Sid the Sloth in there. And even the Tin Man, the film's version of the Tin Man making appearances here and there, and at the end, and mentioning of, I do have a heart, blah, blah. That's funny. So yeah, Robots, I'll give it 8 out of 10 stars. 8 out of 10 stars, there we go. 8 out of 10 stars for Robots. I think it's really good. I love it. The characters are good. Rodney, Fender, Piper, they'd have to be my 3 favorite characters of the film. Yeah, just, again, you guys let me know what you think of Robots. So again, 8, I'm having trouble with the fingers, 8 out of 10 stars for Robots. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Robots. More new review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. Take care, and oops, almost forgot. Peace out.